Today I'm here at the Vietnam display at the National Military Vehicle Museum in Du Bois, and I want to offer a testimonial today. The backdrop for today is a welcome home for veterans, specifically today honoring Vietnam veterans. So I want to offer my testimony about what does it mean to have been in the presence of Vietnam veterans. Behind me is a UH-1 helicopter, and in 1989, when I went on active duty in the U.S. Army, and was accepted for flight school, the very first aircraft I flew was a UH-1 aircraft similar to this one here today. And the men that trained me on how to become a combat aviator were all Vietnam veterans. The very first Huey aircraft that I flew, like this one, was flown with an instructor pilot who had flown that airplane in Vietnam and could point out where the bullet holes were on that particular airframe. I realized right off the bat that being a military aviator was more than being a pilot. This is about being in combat and taking this aircraft into harm's way. And to be ready to take the aircraft into harm's way, I learned how to fly from the very best. And these were Vietnam veterans that had been there and experienced what it was like to fly the aircraft in combat. So I later ended up in combat myself in Iraq, and the lessons that I learned from the Vietnam veterans carried over when I was a commanding officer of my unit. We relied heavy on the knowledge that we had gained when we were young from those Vietnam veterans. What did they teach us? They taught us how to fight, how to take care of our equipment. The most important thing they taught us was how to take care of each other. The number one thing was about camaraderie. Everything we did was about building the team. And that team was just as important as the aircraft and the weapon systems that we took into combat. That teamwork and that sense of commitment extended beyond the work hours. We worked hard together, we played hard together, we lived our lives together because we were going to go fight together. And so my testimonial about Vietnam veterans brings me back to a really thankful heart for those people who had served the country in a very difficult time. Instead of being welcomed home like I did, where people thanked me for my service, they were spat on and called baby killers. Today we're setting the record straight, and we're welcoming our Vietnam veterans home and recognize them for the incredible sacrifice that they made for their country. But you got to think about it like this too. These people never broke faith with their country. In the face of adversity of coming home after being in combat and being spat on and being told that they were baby killers, those people stayed true to their country. Their love of their country rose above the level of treatment that they received. And for that, we as a country should be very grateful for our Vietnam veterans. They taught me so much. They helped me be successful in combat. They taught me about what does it mean to be a soldier and to take care of soldiers. And for that, I'm very thankful for having been among great people, the Vietnam veterans, who today we're here to honor at this great event, the Welcome Home ceremony for Vietnam veterans. Thank you so much.